Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again, and today I'm reviewing Halo Reach Series 5, and this is the Brute Chieftan. So Halo Reach Series 5 is now showing up at Target and Walmart stores, but it has not shown up at Toys R Us and GameStop yet, and the retail price on this figure is $10.99. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, it's in the regular packaging design that they've been using for all the Halo Reach figures so far, but we do have a render picture of the Brute Chieftan. It says 26 moving parts, new character, etc., etc. On the back of the packaging, we have all the other figures from Series 5, including the unhelmeted version of Carter, the Olive Spartan Gunjer, the Blue Spartan Security, which is exclusive to Toys R Us, the Red Spartan Operator, which is exclusive to Target, the Red Armor Pack, which is exclusive to Target, the Brute Chieftan, which I'm currently reviewing, the Skirmisher Murmillo, the Elite Ranger, and the Weapons Pack. So, enough with the packaging. Let's now take a look at this figure, and he is definitely one monster of a figure. He is one of the tallest Halo Reach figures that I've seen so far. Definitely a huge, gigantic figure. I mean, like, even in the packaging, when I was opening him up, I noticed that the head was actually a little bit bursting out of the bubble, which is pretty funny. It actually bent up the actual packaging a little bit. So he definitely is one monster. So just to give you a size comparison on how actually big he is, here is a comparison of the unhelmeted Carter, which is also from Series 5. And he's a good 2 to 3 inches taller than Carter. It's just one monster of a figure, and he is definitely worth the $10.99 value. But the accessories that he comes with, so he does come with a brand new gravity hammer, which is the Halo Reach design, and it just looks fantastic. He can it's a little bit hard for him to hold it in a proper position, but I managed to get him to where it's in a perfect place right now. But it does take a little bit of fiddling around to eventually get it in there, but it has some really nice detailing onto it. There is some silver paint for the actual blade on the other side of the hammer itself, but on the other side there is a Covenant logo in red, which you can't really see, but there it is right there. Really nicely designed little logo right there. Pretty neat looking. So he does come with the brand new gravity hammer right there. He also comes with a plasma grenade, which you can see right here, and he also comes with a peg for the gravity hammer. The other accessory that he has is a removable helmet here, so this helmet's really nicely designed. It actually fits on the head of the figure really tightly, which is a good thing, so it doesn't really want to fall off or anything like that, but it has a lot of nice detailing into this helmet. A lot of good paint detailing onto it as well. And I really like how there's slits on the actual helmet there for his eyes to look out, which just look really neat and really gives him a fearsome appearance, but without his helmet he actually looks even more scary. So you can take a really nice look at the head sculpt there. It just looks really cool and it's really creepy looking. His eyes are sunken back into his head. They painted them yellow, which is really creepy looking, and even with his mouth open he just looks even more fearsome. It does have his beard right here, which is pretty funny actually, how it's tied together right there, which is really neat. And the cool thing is that it actually gave him articulation at the jaw right there, so you can adjust the his mouth if you want him open or closed, just really depending on how you want it right there. So it's a pretty cool little feature. So let me put his helmet back on here real quickly there. Fits on nice and snug. But this figure is 100% newly sculpted. Nothing that they took from the Reach Series 4 Brute Minor. So it's pretty much exactly, well, it's pretty much 100% newly sculpted. They got these really cool shoulder plates right here which stick up nicely. A lot of good paint detailing onto them. A lot of good armor pieces on his thighs right here. It just really likes how that comes down. Good armor down here on his lower knees, kind of like his ankle area. You can see his feet nicely. A lot of armor pieces. Then on the back here, even more armor. You can see a little of his skin on the back of his knees, or on the back of his legs. Also his jumpsuit or his clothing that he wears under his armor. That's really nicely designed. There's these little kind of like hoses that attach to his back of his armor here. Not exactly sure what those do. I guess that's a little bit of power armor or something like that, or the armor itself is kind of a little bit helping the guy move around since it's probably so heavy. So that's pretty much all the sculpting work on this guy. There is a ton of detail and it's just way too much to describe. They did a fantastic job sculpting this guy. A ton of good details into him. As you can see, paint apps, they did a really good job as well. The kind of like maroon type color, there's grays, whites, a little bit of pink here and there for the armor. Just a ton of different colors that all blend in really nicely. And that's pretty much does it for the Brute Chieftan figure here. Really good job by McFarlane, a lot of good sculpting work, and some great paint apps as well as a completely new accessory, which is really just awesome. So anyways, articulation for him. He has a ball jointed head. He also has the hinge joint at the jaw like I showed you. What else does he have? I believe he also has he has another joint in his neck, which also allows for more posability. He also has a ball hinged shoulders here, ball hinged elbows. His wrists are on a ball joint. His waist is ball jointed. His hips are ball jointed. His knees are ball hinged. And his ankles are also ball jointed as well. So on top of a massive figure, you get a lot of articulation, some great detailing, some great paint apps, and some cool accessories. So you get the removable helmet, the brand new gravity hammer, the plasma grenade, as well as the peg, and just one awesome massive figure. So would I recommend picking up this figure? Of course. If you see him in stores, definitely pick him up. He is definitely worth the $11 value. One of the best figures that McFarlane has made in the Halo Reach line entirely so far. So anyways, that pretty much does it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.